This is just something I need to talk about. So I thought that this man was canceled. His videos, bro, yesterday. Now you're going to see a little bit of play here. That was for research. But one day ago, 224,000 views. What do you mean? What do you mean? I thought that this guy was canceled for talking to children. I guess not. Shouldn't you be trying to like pick up a factory shift or something, bro? How do you still have a career online? Then he goes about like bragging about how YouTube gave him his monetization back. Hey, YouTube, why? What made you do that? I saw this video. It's about 15 minutes long and I want to react to it.
Dr. Disrespect is on the verge of one of the largest downfalls in creator history, going from being one of the most respected and popular streamers on the internet to being hated by everyone after admitting some awfully disturbing actions.
He was talking inappropriately with a minor. Where I truly believe this scumbag needs to be banned off of the platforms that he's on.
I don't know who's really going to support him in this.
What is YouTube thinking? They're just like, yeah, I know you were talking to minors, but let's just give you some money. Hey, you're giving us views on our platform. Why not just monetize them? Why not? What is YouTube thinking?
Point, like what kind of person is going to watch Dr. Disrespect? If you watch him at this point, you just have to be coping, basically.
Literally.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the case of Dr. Disrespect, a once beloved streamer who is now being viewed as an unfaithful predator. But to fully understand the current situation, we first have to go back to where it all started. In June of 2020, Dr. Disrespect, who was the face of Twitch at the time, was permanently banned from the platform. The suddenness of the high-profile banning coupled
And he thought it was like something to do with like him going into the bathroom or something, but it turns out it was like leaked DMs.
With the silence from both Dr. Disrespect and Twitch on the matter would turn the ban into one of the most infamous and mysterious bans in Twitch history and spark several conspiracies.
Right, and then why was it such a secret for so long? Who was keeping it hush hush? But I know it was like a weird how it came out, but like why was it a secret? Maybe even like half a year or something before it like fully came out what he did.
Theories. This wouldn't.
And then on top of that, he goes, yeah, all these streamers have brands and stuff, so you know they can't talk to me on stream. What does that mean? Who is talking to you offline? And why are they?
Be helped by his final moments on stream, appearing like he found out something extremely bad was about to happen.
Look at his face. That is the face of a guy who just got caught.
We'll get through this, Champions Club. I know it's a tough. Life's weird right now.
And you know what's crazy? He said we're gonna get through this, champs. He did. That's the craziest part about it, is he did.
We'll get through this, okay?
Not why, but how.
Hey, Christopher.
Fuck.
This strange behavior would leave viewers to leave comments such as, whatever's coming, it ain't gonna be a small matter. That mood he gets into near the end, I'm scared. As well as, 242, I kind of wanted to get off, and now I don't want to get off. He realized it would be his last stream ever, so he said that. Despite these comments, no one could have been prepared for the real reason he was actually banned. In August of 2020, Doc would return to streaming, but this time on YouTube. His first stream on the platform attracted a massive audience, and he seemingly came back stronger than ever, going on to claim that he had no idea why he was even banned in the first place.
Why did you get banned? Guess what? I want you to look me in the fucking eyes when I say this. We still have no idea.
Do we believe that? Do we really believe that he has no idea in this moment right here? That he has no idea why he's going to get banned? He has no idea at all, right? Look at his face. Oh, I'm full. Oh my God. Look at his face, dude. He looks like he knows what he did.
Over the following 4 years, his ban would remain a mystery, and he would grow his YouTube.
I didn't, in the moment, I didn't realize it was that long. That's how long that it was like a secret.
Channel
I thought it was like 6 months to a year or something like that. No, bro. Definitely not.
4.7 million subscribers, and continue to be one of the most popular streamers on the internet. But this,
let's see, how many subscribers is he at right now? Let's just take a look. 4.41.
On the 22nd of June, Cody Connors, an ex-Twitch employee, would make a tweet that would mark the beginning of the end for Dr. Disrespect. The tweet read, he got banned because he got caught texting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text, case closed gang. The tweet was making big claims with little to no evidence to back them up, and the reaction from the internet would be extremely mixed, with some jumping to the conclusion that he's a creep despite the lack of evidence, silence, and others waiting to hear more about the situation or calling Cody an unreliable source of information, with comments reading, "Hey doc, I heard you like him young. We need sources and more information, like who, as well as source, just trust me bro." While Cody's tweet didn't explicitly mention Dr.
Did the victim really need to out themselves, or like for it to be confirmed, or you know what I mean, or like for it to be solidified as like him doing that? I mean, I saw the tweet, and I'm not gonna act like I didn't just jump on the bandwagon of being like, yeah, you're a creep. But here I am, many years later, still going, you're a creep. So guess what? I was right.
To disrespect, Jake Lucky's repost would result in a response from Doc that would ultimately make the situation so much worse. Jake, seriously, I get it, it's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract.
Acknowledged, right? That's the key word there, acknowledged.
The tweet would garner significant criticism for the strange and concerning use of vague and legalese language, leaving readers wondering why Doc said no wrongdoing was acknowledged instead of just denying the career-ending allegations. Following the significant backlash, Doc would make another response on the situation, adding a bit more context, stating, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the f***ing internet. I didn't do anything wrong, and all of this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday." While this
who saw the confirmation on that, by the way? He's saying that there was no wrongdoing nothing found, and I was paid. Where was the proof in that? Where was the proof that no wrongdoing was done? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it was done.
Found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday. While this tweet was better than the first, it still had strange language, like no wrong.
Then wasn't he going about where he was like trying to cover his tracks with Twitter, and then he was like editing his tweets, right? I didn't forget.
Doing was found, and that he was, quote, paid. Ultimately, the tweet would result in an even more polarizing response from the community, with large figures such as the Axeman coming to his defense, stating, "Degenerate troglodyte losers are trying to slander him with serious accusations that could destroy his entire career, while providing literally zero proof. In other words, some pussies have a vendetta/grudge against him and want to damage his reputation as much as possible, and others critiquing his use of vague language against such serious allegations. Bro, why won't you say I was not talking to a minor trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon like what was alleged?"
Right.
Things were.
You know it's bad when Keemstar makes a valid point, right? You know that, all right, this is terrible. This is all bad. But Keemstar made a valid point. Like,
on the 24th of June, while Stock was streaming Elden Ring, a game company he co-founded would make a tweet that would change everything. Reading, "On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka Dr. Disrespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship."
right, this is when he got kicked from his own company because of it. So you get kicked from your own company and then go, "I'm not talking to a minor. I never did that. Allegedly, they didn't find anything wrong." Seems like everybody around you that's in the inn knows something you don't.
Relationship with Guy Beam immediately.
Which he knows.
While these facts
Which he
are
knows.
difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we've employed, along with our community of players. The tweet went live while Stock was streaming, and viewers claim this is the exact moment he saw the post.
You know how you run things. Here.
Mind you, this is a 43-year-old man that cosplays as some Dr. Disrespect with a wig on, talking to minors at TwitchCon, right? That's the whole gag, right? That's his whole thing, is he's angry middle-aged man yelling at a screen or something, talking to minors. That's his whole gig. Great. I'm glad I got it. But he wants to sit here and bash fat nerds that sit in their mom's basement. At least they're not talking to minors. I mean, at least they're not doing that, right? I mean, my God. And the whole point of me making this live is just to put it back out there that he's still thriving right now. Hundreds of thousands of views per video. Live stream right now with 10,000 active viewers. Bro, I'm sitting here with one viewer that's probably a Twitch bot, and I don't talk to minors. I got a wife and kids. What the hell? This is all backwards.
Towards the end of the stream, Doc seemingly came to terms with reality and what was awaiting him in the near future.
I think when I say step away, I think
Either have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove myself from the scene. It's what I need to do.
The following day, on the 26th of June 2024, Dr. Disrespect would post a tweet that would not only possibly end his career, but completely confirm the reason he was banned from Twitch, with his response reading, "The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully."
Might be the best thing you've ever done. If you're doing it for the employees and the other people associated around you to remove yourself, it might be the best thing you've ever done. Because other than that, I mean, what have you provided? Right?
Crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside my control, I wasn't allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017?
Is this a like a long tweet? Where is this the one he edited?
The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely.
What? Right. So Chris Hansen, all the guys that Chris Hansen caught, those words meant nothing, right? They didn't mean nothing. We're just chatting. Hey, we're just having a little conversation here.
These were
like there were no real intentions. Right. So we're just saying it for the love of the game, right? We're just DMing minors for the love of the game.
Casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding.
Now, I'm 27, right? Get your unks out of the way. My mom's around his age. Could you imagine if you have a young parent that you're around my age, them talking to a minor? Could you imagine that and how disgusting that is? Okay.
Having a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it, I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all this said, don't get it mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no predator or PDF file. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me.
So we're not a creep, but so I hate donuts, but I just can't help but to go to the Dunkin' Donuts and just smell the donuts every day. What are you talking about? Are you just making shit up right now?
It knows where I stand on those things. With those types of people, F that. That's a different level of disgust that I hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the F out of here.
I'm just wondering if it's cleared, right? So if this is cleared, is he not allowed to go live at this point anymore? Like on YouTube or anything? Could he not have made a video describing all of this and talking about it? With take the wig off, take the sunglasses off, be guy, that's your name, right? Be guy and talk to your fans or whoever supports you and be like, yeah, I messed up. Why are you doing a long tweet?
With that shit.
What does that
mean?
But
I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore. But just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this. To all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give an F about you.
What is your real life experience? NBA Jam in 1980? What is your experience? Clearly, we see your experience. You're talking to minors. You're very versed in it. You're very good at it. seems like you might even be the best at it. I mean, because clearly you have a thriving career for some fucking reason.
Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine.
We
I'm
do.
not effing going anywhere. I'm not the same
Well,
guy that
obviously.
made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear? Yeah, right.
So with his family, that means his wife's still with him. Like, she's like, yeah, I know you're
Following the
talking to a
response,
minor or whatever, but like, we can make this work.
Stock would continue to edit the
Right.
tweet, removing the word minor and then adding it back in due to backlash, with a reply stating, he edited out minor, got caught on it, and then edited it back in. Quite the apology when you're still trying to skirt responsibility. As expected,
Right.
the tweet would go
Exactly.
incredibly viral, gaining over 60 million views within just 12 hours, leading users to dig even deeper into his history, with user Chrissy digging up a clip of Doc allegedly admitting to cheating on his wife at the 2017 TwitchCon, which also happens to be the same year he was allegedly messaging the minor to find out what she was doing at the convention.
As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid, and I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful, and
The response from the YouTube
What?
Yo, checking in. I'm seeing everything on Twitter, and I read through Doc's tweet, and in that very tweet, he basically confirms that, he was texting an underage girl, and it went weird sometimes, and look, just to be blunt and straightforward, man, that's inexcusable. It's
That's exactly how I
unacceptable,
feel.
right?
That
No excuse for something like that.
and with the act
That's exactly, it's inexcusable. I don't really care. I don't really give a shit what thing she's 17, she's going to be 18 in a few days. You're still a fucking creep when you're 40 years old, bro. Right? 17 and 40? I don't see the math and very good. Like, what are you talking about?
What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and this is my final verdict on the Dr. Disrespect situation. As you might have seen, I've been pretty vocal about this on Twitter, and Doc
Who is this? I don't even know who this is.
has finally given us the truth. At long last, we know why he was banned, and it's not good. So first, I want to read this part where he says, it's the most important part of his tweet. Were there Twitch Whisper messages with an individual?
Based on his response, he's planning on taking a break and returning as usual. However, only time will tell if he'll make a comeback from such disgusting and character-ruining behavior. Whether he was legally charged or not, that does not change the court of public opinion. And being in your late 30s having inappropriate interactions with a minor is career-ending no matter how good your reputation is. I think Mudaha put it well.
At the end of the day, this is just a gross thing to be doing. And
Right.
there is no defense for this kind of behavior. And I firmly believe, even on YouTube, this guy shouldn't even be streaming anywhere. What is proven is if you are interacting in a negative fashion with anybody that is a minor, you are not to be trusted on any social media platform whatsoever.
It really seems like this is the beginning of the end for Dr. Disrespect's reputation and career, with new articles coming out from inside sources claiming he did know the age of the victim and was sexting with them, YouTube removing him from their partner program, and his YouTube channel losing over 50,000 subscribers.
Little do we know, he's going to be right back in that partner program.
Within just
Internet Anarchist, it's a very good video. I just wanted to get out there that this man is still thriving. Doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And yeah, he didn't get canceled. He's bragging about being a partner. He's being blatantly rude to people in his comment sections. I mean, what are we gaining? I just don't see the gain, I guess. That's pretty much it that I have to say about this.